This is a Rubik's Cube. It has 6 sides: yellow, green, red, white, blue, and orange. If you notice, each side has 9 pieces, 4 cross pieces and 4 corner pieces in the center. So, first things first, let's mix this up. It doesn't matter how much you mix it up, because it'll still take the same amount of steps to get to the end. So, first you're going to choose a side to solve. I'm going to go with green. So this is the green side because this center piece defines what side it is. So this is the green side, this is the yellow side, this is the orange side. And the reason why is because no matter how much I try to move it, I can't move the center. But technically I can, but it's more like moving these two sides, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. So, to solve this side, you need to get the cross pieces, the green cross pieces, all on the blue side. And if you were solving the yellow side, you need to get all the yellow cross pieces to the white side, and all the orange cross pieces to the red side if you were solving the orange side, and so on. So, if I tried to move this down, it would move that. So I can just twist this and move it down so they can get on there too. And here's another green cross piece. Put that down there. There. So, you might be wondering why you have to put all the green cross pieces on the blue side, but it makes it easier to put all the cross pieces to the right in the right orientation. Like, if you notice, this piece has 2 colors, green and red. This has 2 colors too, green and orange. This also has white, this also has yellow. So you want to line up the other color to the right side. So line the red up with the red, and then twist that all the way to the green side so it's in the right spot. The red's lined up with the red and the green's lined up with the green. Do that with the rest of them. Just find the right spot for them. And there. The green cross is completed. And you might think that these two, oh, they are in the right spot. Okay, then never mind. We'll pretend that where did that go? Pretend that this is how it was. You might think that this green piece is in the right spot, but it's not, because it would need to have red right here and white right here, because you need to line the colors up with the centers of the sides. So if I were to get that in the right spot, I need to line it up with the yellow. And what I'm going to do is put it right below where it needs to go. So it needs to this down, lift it up to there. So that's in the right spot. Do the same with the rest of the pieces. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard. And then there. The green side is finished, as well as the first layer, and that's important, because if you didn't solve the first layer, then the green side isn't completed, and that's what you need to do. So now you need to solve for the second layer, and to do that, look around here and look for any pieces that don't have this color up here. So since this is green, this is blue. Look for any cross pieces that don't have any blue on it. Like this one doesn't have any blue on it. And what I'm going to want to do is line the yellow up to the yellow side, like this. And the other color on this piece is orange. So what do? Well, the orange is on this side, so this needs to go here. To do that, you need to do this algorithm that goes like this. Watch and learn. And that's how you get piece from there to there. You do that. And see, this piece needs to be there, which is on the opposite side of what I just did. So you need to do the same thing but mirrored. And there, that's in the right spot. I want to show you something. Okay, so this is, if you need to get this out of here, you just need to do that algorithm as if you were trying to get that there, or that there. It doesn't really matter. So you can just do it to get it out of there. And then it's right there, so you can put it where it needs to go by doing the algorithm. And there, the second layer is complete. Now you need to solve the blue cross or opposite color cross. Depends what color you're doing. So if there's if it's like looks like this, you just need to do this. Let's do this algorithm. You might need to practice these algorithms a few times to get used to them, but here, you should end up with a backwards L. And what you do with that backwards L is do that same algorithm I just did, but make sure that it's in the backwards L. This doesn't matter, and this doesn't matter. Just these three matter, how it's lined up. So you do that same algorithm. Just watch how I'm doing it. And then you should end up with a line. And again, these two don't matter, but a line of blue pieces. And then do that algorithm again. And you end up with the blue cross, but it's not done yet. Let's see. Okay, so this is what you're going for. You want to have these two, but sometimes, wait a second. But sometimes you're going to have this lined up with that, blue lined up with blue, and something lined up like with that, and then the opposite side is going to be lined up too. What you want to do in that case is do this algorithm. It's pretty easy. And then you will have these two lined up like that, like you're supposed to. So what you do with that is you turn it to the left, to the first one that's not in the right spot. And then you do that algorithm. And you just turn the top 90 degrees, and you have all of the cross pieces lined up where they're supposed to be. So you have the blue cross finished. So now you have to do the blue corners. And to do that, you want to get all of the corners. You just need to focus on getting them in the right spot. They can be in the wrong orientation. So you need to look for one that has all the colors around it, like this one's in the this one's in the right spot because it has blue, orange, and white, and it needs blue, orange, and white to fit in here, but it's in the wrong orientation, but that doesn't matter. So these three are in the wrong spot. You need to get this to right there. So you need to do this algorithm. If you need to move that to the left, and basically if you need to move it in a clockwise direction, you need to have the piece that's in the right spot to the top left. You twist the top like this, and you continue doing this algorithm. Sometimes it's easier to just focus on the green and make sure it ends up in the right spot again. So now all of the corners are in the right spot. But if you wanted to move it counterclockwise, you need to have the piece that's in the right spot in the top right, and you do it like this instead. Look at it. Alright, so let me put that back how it was. You might want to practice these algorithms a bit. Okay, so now since they're all in the right spot, you are one step away from completing it. Now this is the part where it seems like you're messing the whole Rubik's Cube up, but you're actually finishing it. So you make sure that a corner that isn't in the right orientation is at the top right, and you just do the simple down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, and when it's in the right spot, you twist the top and move on to the next one. Down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, and you just keep twisting and doing it to the rest of the corners until all of them are in the right orientation. But it's important to twist the bottom to the right just one last time before you move on to the next corner, because that's usually how I mess up. I forget, and then I realize that it's just not working. So that's how you solve a Rubik's Cube.